Today we're talking about Amazon, and Amazon has a very interesting technical pattern developing. Previously, I've been talking about this pretty long-term support line, and Amazon has been bouncing right off of it, textbook, where it goes up, comes back down, and bounces off support, goes back up, comes back down, although it took a little longer this time, but still it hit the support and bounced right back up. The problem is that when it's bouncing back up, the highs are getting lower. So we have lower highs over a period of time, and that can form what's called a descending triangle. A descending triangle is a bearish technical pattern, which generally indicates that the price is going to decline. And sometimes it means it's going to decline pretty severely. Now, it barely hit this resistance line, and it hasn't bounced one way or the other. So we do have three solid touches. We do have one little breach here, which is fine. One small breach is okay. If it breaks through this upper resistance, especially on strong volume, then this pattern, this descending triangle, is essentially nullified. If, however, it bounces off this resistance and starts moving downward, then there's a pretty good chance that it's going to also breach this support line. Now, it's possible that it will bounce off support and then go up again to hit another lower high. The more times it does that, the more bearish it becomes. So let's hope that it breaches this upper resistance and just completely nullifies this. If that happens, we're probably in for a nice solid uptrend. Stick with us, and if you have some questions about technical analysis, or if there's a stock you'd like me to analyze, put it in the comment section and I'll do a separate video on it.